Us about who you are, Susie, and you have a company. Si DACA termina, yo ya no voy a poder renovar. Today I stand here and I was saying that chant and I realized my baby boy will one day probably have to keep chanting that for me. And that breaks my heart. It makes me very angry that they just think we're an idea. We are human beings. It's very apparent we are real people that have emotions, that have lives that we've established here. And it's not just for those of us who've been here since we're 2 and we don't have an accent when we speak English.
We are getting consistent federal rulings that only Congress can put DACA into place, and it is Congress that must act.
We share our stories, like real stories, not these lies that we're...
There are many, many people who are left outside the scope of this initiative, and the federal courts have been ruling against it. And thus what we must all do is gather together to ask Congress to do its job and provide a solution, not just to DACA recipients, but others as well.
With inability to solve the problem.
We can no longer wait anymore. Like it's the judge. He's just expediting.
Yeah.
The courts are expediting the process of DACA. So right now, as much as it could take, it fills me with anxiety and fear. Just the thought that this case could be expedited, that the DACA could be ended.